This is a question that generates many debates and strong opinions. How can science and faith coexist harmoniously? Throughout history, the relationship between science and religion has gone through various phases. During the Middle Ages, for example, many scientists were also men of faith. Isaac Newton, considered one of the greatest scientists of all time, was deeply religious and saw his discoveries as a way to better understand divine creation. Another example is Gregor Mendel, an Augustinian monk whose research in heredity founded modern genetics. For Mendel, his scientific work was a way to glorify God, showing the complexity and order of creation. These historical examples show that science and faith do not need to be enemies. On the contrary, many scientific advances have been motivated by a desire to understand the world created by God. The view that science and religion are in constant conflict is an oversimplification and does not reflect the complex historical reality. Moreover, there are many cases where scientific discoveries have confirmed or complemented biblical accounts. Archaeology, for example, has found evidence that corroborates events described in the scriptures, strengthening the faith of many. One of the main discussions is the difference between literal and symbolic readings of the scriptures. A literal reading of the Bible suggests that all the events described occurred exactly as written. However, many theologians and scholars argue that various biblical passages should be interpreted symbolically. For example, the creation story in Genesis can be seen as an allegory that conveys profound spiritual truths rather than a precise scientific account. This symbolic approach allows for greater compatibility between the Bible and science. For instance, the idea that God created the universe can be compatible with the Big Bang, seen as the moment when God brought creation into existence. Understanding the metaphors and symbols used by biblical authors can enrich our interpretation and bring us closer to the spiritual truths that the Bible seeks to convey. Although science has advanced enormously and provided detailed explanations about many aspects of the universe, there are fundamental questions that remain beyond its reach. Science can explain how the universe works, but it cannot answer the fundamental why of existence. Questions such as the purpose of life, the nature of good and evil, and the existence of an afterlife are deeply spiritual and philosophical. Faith provides a context for these questions, offering answers that science cannot provide. Furthermore, spiritual and ethical values are crucial for humanity. Science gives us tools and knowledge, but how we use that knowledge is guided by our values and beliefs. Religions provide a moral framework that helps guide our actions and decisions. Many renowned scientists, such as Francis Collins, director of the Human Genome Project, expressed that faith and science are complementary. For Collins, science reveals the magnificence of God's creation, and faith offers a deeper meaning to these discoveries. In the modern world, the dialogue between science and faith continues to develop. Many initiatives seek to promote mutual understanding and collaboration between scientific and religious communities. Projects like the Dialogue Between Science and Religion, sponsored by the Vatican and other religious institutions, offer platforms to discuss how science and religion can jointly address complex issues such as ethics in biotechnology and environmental preservation. Case studies show that, in many areas, collaboration between scientists and religious leaders can lead to more comprehensive and compassionate solutions to global challenges. For example, public health programs in religious communities often achieve better results by integrating medical care with spiritual support. These trends point to a future where science and religion are not seen as adversaries, but as partners in the pursuit of a more complete understanding of truth and human well-being. In summary, scientific advances do not invalidate the Bible. On the contrary, they can enrich our understanding of the sacred scriptures. History shows us that science and faith can coexist harmoniously, while modern interpretations allow for deeper compatibility. By continuing the dialogue between science and religion, we can seek a more complete and meaningful understanding of life and the universe. What is your opinion on the topic? Leave a comment below the video, and let's create a healthy discussion environment. And subscribe to our channel to follow more content like this.